Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Absolutely great news. The Irem M92 Alpha Core was updated again a couple of days ago. Let's have a look at the latest games that are working on there. We had the vast majority of the games working. There were 3 games that weren't working at all on the previous core build, and there was one game which had a lot of graphical glitches or missing graphical assets. So let's have a look at the 3 games that weren't working before, and let's have a look at the one with the glitches. Okay, as you can see, you get to pick your formation. Yeah, even though it's in Japanese, you can see visually what your team looks like. And this first game, Dream Soccer 94, guys, this is a fantastic arcade game. I'm not sure if I played this in the arcade game or not. In the UK over here, we kind of had a scene where there was a lot of guys that played the CPU in soccer or football based games, and they played them against each other. And this game looks really good. I played a few games. I won my first game, I lost my second game, and honestly, it's really fun. A really great feature in this game is you can knock over the referee and get away with it, which is quite decent. Am I going to score? I can't remember. I did score a goal, and I did score. England score. I like the celebrations. This is a fun game, and I think this is a game that's okay 1 player, but it really will come to life as a 2-player game. You get to change your strategy after a goal is scored. And here we go, I like it. Like some of the players, I don't know what that means, but he's clearly on fire. That's got to be something good in video games. In real life, no. In video games, yes. And one of the things in this game that I think is very good as well, look at the adverts on the side. You've got different games on the Irem M92 system, which is a nice touch. So a nice advert for undercover cops there. Something else to play in the arcade when you're looking at this. But this is Dream Soccer 94. Fantastic game. You've got the cards in there as well. I did pick up a yellow card during my gameplay for doing a dirty tackle. And you can do like cycle kicks like that, where it's kind of timing dependent. Where the ball's coming into you facing the other way, I think you will move back and one of the buttons like that to do that attack. Honestly, this game's a lot of fun. Try it out. Do let me know your thoughts on this. The next game, guys, Major Title 2, a golf game. Golf games were always relaxing in the arcade. It's not something I played in the arcade. I generally didn't play golf games in the arcade. I played them on home console more, but this is an interesting one. Love the choice of characters that you've got in here. And as soon as the course starts, you can see it's like a familiar looking golf game. A lot of golf games are very similar. We've got like the map on one side of the screen, in this case the right hand side. Now you've got 2 different buttons in this. One is your shot and one is to swap between power and direction. And like all good golf games, there's a selection of clubs for you to pick from, and you want to pick the right club for the right shot. Okay, we are on the green. Okay guys, so check this out. This is Major Title 2. Do let me know your thoughts on this. I thoroughly enjoyed my play of this. The next game we are looking at is Superior Soldiers, and honestly this game is so bad as a beat 'em up, but it is still fun to play. I had fun playing this. Let's have a look at the character select screen. You've got like a guy that looks like Captain Commando. I don't know who that is supposed to be. We've got a guy that looks like Robocop. Again, you've got this woman with some really weird movement, man. That's just, I don't know, that's great. You've got that guy that looks like that woman should be in front of him. You see what I'm saying? In front, dancing behind. In front, dancing behind. And then you've got this samurai type of dude. And I don't know what that last thing, whether it's supposed to be some kind of alien. So let's go ahead and pick the guy that looks like Captain Commando, because this is probably your Ryu guy. And going into this blind, I want to see if he's got a fireball, dragon punch and a hurricane kick. I do like the versus screen on here. I like the way the game starts, where you start together and you jump up. Okay, good for me. He's got a fireball. That's the hurricane kick he's got there. The hurricane kick motion where he does, I don't know, some kind of overhead weird kind of kick. Now, the hitboxes are really weird in this game. You do a special hit or miss it, but then your crouching jab will get them and do a lot of damage. Also, there's no like trip card in this from what I could see. Like if you're talking about like the CPS1 and the CPS2 Street Fighters, where you know when someone jumps in, you can always sweep them. That seems to be the case in this game. But this isn't very good. But honestly, I kind of enjoyed it in a way that, you know, when there's a game where it's so bad, you kind of enjoy playing it and going through it. Don't know, I haven't tried it 2-player. I don't know how good or how frustratingly bad this might be, but nonetheless it's excellent to get all the games on the core, even with this included. It is a 6-button game, so you've got your Street Fighter, you know, 3 punches and 3 kicks. I found the Dragon Punch quite difficult to do in this, but the Fireball and the Hurricane Kick seem to come out okay. Moving over to the next battle. Again, I like that start where they jump back. Bushido is who we're fighting over here, and it's just very, very unconventional. Another thing in here, I love the sound effect. When you dash forward or run forward, when you stop, it's like a car brake sound. It just sounds... Did you hear it here? It sounds really, really interesting. That's really weird. Like this Fireball, I don't know, it's not the best of game. The pokes are really, really funny, but do test it out and let me know your thoughts on this below. Did you actually play this in the arcade? Because fighting games were all the rage, and if this was in like my local chip shop or like, you know, one of the shops I went to during lunch in my school, I would have played this no matter how bad it was. It's not as bad as Street Fighter 1, and we played that game a lot. Okay, I do like the wind stroke end screen on this. Your character looks kind of beat up. Again, and on the screen it does tell you the moves as well, which was quite common for arcade games around that time, you know, to try and get you to put more money, and it's like, hey, we'll tell you how to do a move. And that's really it, guys. This is Superior Soldiers. Do let me know about this. I do like that character that looks like Robocop. He's got like a good kind of ground fight. Doesn't go all the way across the screen. But look, without getting too much into this game, because I've only touched the surface with this, yeah, do let me know your thoughts about this. But this is Superior Soldiers. So for our final game, let's revisit Mystic Riders. So we had issues with this game in the previous alpha builds where invisible stuff was hitting you. Well, I'm still getting hit, but the stuff I'm getting hit with now is very, very visible. So it's nice to see that with the updates, or with the Alpha Core update, this game is working now. So all the games are working, they're fully operational, and I won't be surprised if this just hits update all very, very soon and just gets like the status of a stable build. Okay guys, that's really it. I want to send a special thank you out to Martin Donlon. Honestly, like, amazing work. I absolutely love this core. I've been enjoying playing this. I've been enjoying playing a multitude of games on this core, and honestly it's nothing short of amazing. If you do want to try this core out for yourself, I have got a tutorial on the channel. It's very, very easy to do. It won't mess up your MiSTer or anything, and you can enjoy these games now. Ultimately you can be patient, and if you want to wait, I imagine it won't be too long, but don't quote me on that. I can't speak for developers, their work and their schedules, but it's just such a great experience. I won't be surprised if it does release soon. But that's really it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscription, a like, all that good stuff is appreciated. I'll see you guys around in the next video. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.